we need to put in our mind, focus, and then really have a goal. Without goal, we might not really achieve so much. But with goal, and every day you constantly look at it, that will really help you to start, moving more than you thought you could have.
All right. I am so happy today and so grateful today because, this guy from Boston, Massachusetts, actually getting in this wonderful ladies from Houston, Texas. Her calendar give me, gracious, however much time that I have with her today to talk about her business adventure, her business success, and honestly, how should I even start describing you, Oge? You are a wonderful mother of 4 beautiful girls, soon to be ladies, right? And then you're doing it all by yourself. You're giving them great education. You're bringing them all over, travel around the world. You let them see the world. And honestly, every other thing is not that important, except the fact that in 2020, everyone suffered, everyone complained, everyone go on news, be depressed, and wondering about everything. But for you, not just you, but your entire team, right? Your entire team, you 10x, not double, not just like stay level, but not just double, you 10x, you 10 times, you grow your team 10 times, you grow your production 10 times. That is like magnificent. And that's why, I am such an honor. It is such an honor for me that I get to interview MVP, and this episode I get to introduce and welcome you, Oge Omorojie. Let's go switch gear a little bit to like leadership. Okay. I think one of the biggest things we all have to agree is the fact that you are very authentic. You don't pretend. You are who you are. Like I don't need to beat you. I just need to beat myself. Yes, that's you. That's okay. As a leader, how do you handle stress? If that's even a question.
Okay. Actually, you won't believe it. My daughter actually asked that question yesterday.
Ooh.
My 20-year-old. She was like, "Mommy, do you really ever have a downtime? Do you really, how do you cope with stress? How do you seem to be happy and smiling all the time, even when they know sometimes I'm really mad." But anyway, to answer your question, it depends on what we call stress. Okay, my own stress comes to when I have a lot to do. I work really, really super hard. As in, sometimes I will have something to do, especially if it's on my to-do list and it's very important. My brain is still active, my hand is still active, but maybe my eyes is weak, something like that. Sometimes I will really hold my eyes like this and continue what I'm doing.
Okay.
Or I'll be like, let me go and rest. But I'll still kind of want to finish one thing or the other. I will just be in between. So to really answer that, if you do what you love, number one, it ceases to be work. Then secondly, if you really need to take some time off, then you can do it too, because you are a business owner. You are nobody's scheduling you, nobody's putting you to do things. So you can decide when to say stop. So for me, once in a while, I can decide to just relax for a whole day. No phone calls, nothing. I will just let my brain go. Just relax, don't process anything, getting it ready for the following day. So, and again, most times when something challenging comes up, I'm always triggered towards the solution part. Yes, I have zero mind for dwelling on the negativity or things that are really, should I say irrelevant?
Okay.
Yes, no need to waste time because you make that trouble 2 times. It has already happened, then move on.
Yes.
What next? Yes, I think I do that a lot. I don't like dwelling on. When something is bad, it is bad. What next? What should we do? How do we fix it? How do we move on? Yeah.
Don't drag on the negative emotion. Just
Mm.
out of it, positively, solve the problem and then leave it. That's it.
That's it. Just move on. Move
And,
on.
and it sounds like, in terms of your time managing and all that stuff, is you specifically would dedicate time to rest, to recharge. Not just like, oh, I'm like a little bit free now, so let me play with my phone and all that stuff. No, when you rest, you really rest. Because I remember your story. Oh, can you share your Christmas story again? When everyone else in the world is resting on on Christmas.
I know, right? I was surprised myself. That Christmas Day, I was already ready to, relax and just be free. But client, I'm like, dude, why are you? Today is Christmas. Yes, but this is the only time I can get you. I was like, wow.
I think this is 99% of the business people's dream. Is you have an ideal client, ideal customer calling you and say, help me at your downtime.
Yeah. And in WFG, you really will grow to that stage. Most of my clients are referrals. I have a lot of referrals.
Great.
That's why whatever you do your best to do it as good as possible. Yeah, nobody is perfect. Nobody is 100% perfect. But whatever we do, especially when clients are concerned, do your best to do it right by them. Yes. Once that happens, they will happily refer people to you.
Yes.
That one, I'm a living witness. Yes.
Yes, definitely. And your teammate, they are so good to you as well, right? I mean, you pull your heart out to them, so then they know that, oh, you must be hungry. Let me bring you some food.
Oh my God. Actually, one brought food for me today too. See, still here.
See, I need to order Uber Eats for my family. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really, really wonderful. So, before I ask you about 2021, I just want to ask, say, for business owner, new MD, new SMDs, what should they really pay attention to?
Okay. When you say newly promoted MD or SMD?
Yes.
MDs.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have basic things for WFG.
Yes.
My most important advice I give everybody, especially my team member, I beg them, simplicity is the key. Whatever you want to do, let's make sure we keep it simple. Why? That will help us to duplicate somebody else. If we make it complicated, we won't be able to have trainers. So as a newly promoted MD, number one, whatever he or she does, let them make sure they keep it simple, and always leverage your leadership. Your leadership has good intention for you, because your leader wants you to win, because when you win, they win more. You see?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but some of us will think, oh, now I'm an MD, I can do what I want. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, we should always seek out mentorship.
Yes.
Okay? So the third one, remember, after MD is Senior Marketing Director, right?
Yes.
So that is a time to properly strategize. What plan do you have on ground? What action do you intend to take? What is the specific time to achieve it? All these things are very, very important. If you don't have a time assigned to whatever goal you have, then you might end up not hitting it.
Yes. Yes.
But if they have a time assigned to it, that will help them each day, each time. Oh, this is how far away I am, or this is how close I am. And it will make them to do more. By so doing, they will hit their goal. And even if they don't hit their goal, there will be a significant growth compared to when the goal is not there. So really, it all boils down to three things. Make your whatever you want to do as simple as possible with the intention to duplicate yourself.
Okay.
Then always leverage your leadership. Coachability, mentorship is still very important, because as a new MD, we really don't know so much yet.
Yes.
Even us, we are still growing.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah. So the third one, we must have goal and actionable plan with specified date of achieving.
Yes, yes, and this is like very congruent message with with Jeff, right? I mean, we definitely spent that 4-hour training with Jeff to talk about life planning and everything, and I'm very proud because I really do it. I do it every year. I have my plan stick like in my office. I look at it every day, affirmation, Monday and all that stuff. So of course, every year we hit 70% of the goals, but it's much better than a lot of people who don't do that. So this is wonderful, and we this is great because you are a living example of all of that. So I think we are close to a wrap, but last question, before next time we get input from you.
Okay.
This last question for you, I guess, if there are 3 things you want to talk about, or maybe just one thing that you want to accomplish in 2021 for yourself and for your team. Any big goals that we want to hit in 2021?
Really, honestly, I want to have 20 SMDs 2021.
Okay.
I want to go to Hawaii this year for 2021. Hawaii, I want to go with minimum 10 SMDs. So that is really, I think every other goal will boil down to it. So it's all about team. Whatever I can do to pull my people up, I am obsessed with that. I am so desperate to have that happen, because my mindset right now is that if we have enough leader, that means many more people will be protected.
Yes.
Just me and you cannot achieve such goal. We need a lot more people to help reach out to the community. So many people are suffering. WFG is doing wonderful things. Lives are being changed.
Yes.
Just today's cycle alone, my super champion Adesola made almost 10,000, 9,500, just one cycle.
Yes.
Where do you get that? Yes. So when WFG tells you that we change life, true, honestly, we change life. I'm a living witness.
Yes.
WFG is all you see here. I knew I was going to buy a home, but to buy my land, structure my home, structure my office, buy from ground up. No, I didn't see it coming. All happened because of WFG.
Yes.
And the same way we are changing a lot more lives, both financially wise and structure wise, living life good and helping a lot of people, putting legacy in so many homes. I mean, we're almost doing charity work. The only thing is that we get paid doing it, and really, it feels good. Yeah. These are things we would have done without getting paid. Yes. Honestly, WFG is a mission. No family left behind. Yes. You see? Yeah. So we're doing wonderful things and getting paid and really changing life. When I mean really changing life.
Yes. Yeah, and when you say changing life, it's not just the people working in, like getting a license and helping families. It's the families that we are helping. We actually change their lives by a lot, in a sense that they have their peace of mind, that their family is always going to be protected. They have people talking to them, understanding them, understanding a situation. By your extension, you mentioned about 20 SMD. That means your one day is not just 20 hours, because your whole team will have 400 something hours.
Yes,
Is
correct.
extension that you are building, which is a wonderful feeling. And even though we are like really far apart, but I can see your success, and it's going to bleed through the entire US, eventually Canada, right? So this is just wonderful. And as always, I just want to appreciate your time. I appreciate you. I appreciate your leadership, your authenticity, and sharing all these golden nuggets with everyone, all the people behind the lenses watching this. Is there any comment that you want to give to people? Just anything in general, or anything in specific that recommendation at all? Just 2021, just go for it. Find out your why. Go for it. Get your things done.
I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
You mentioned right now, not just the people getting licensed, we are really helping homes. You nailed it right there. We are giving people peace of mind, helping homes. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. I lost a client in 3 months. He was approved in March. He died July, car accident.
Yes.
The wife was pregnant with the 4th child. Let me ask you for a second, close your eyes and visualize. Imagine what would have happened to this lady if there was no proper protection. And within 6 weeks, I delivered $300,000 to her. It's amazing.
For the wife, for the kids, everyone, basically.
Yes. She was able to restructure herself. And let's not get this thing wrong. Yes, without that money, she could have survived. Yes, we know that. How? By thinking too much, maybe she would have developed high blood pressure, or maybe anxiety or depression. But because of me and you, all these humans were cut off. You see, really, we are doing amazing for families. And I bless God for a lot of people joining, and I pray many more people will join. But one thing I'm going to leave us today with is that if we want to be here, let's be here. We need to put in our mind, focus, and then really have a goal. Without goal, we might not really achieve so much. But with goal, and every day you constantly look at it, that will really help you to start, moving more than you thought you could have.
Yes.
All right?
Yes. No, this is wonderful. And honestly, you are getting my blood pumping. I probably want to talk to some families right after this. Honestly, Oge, I really appreciate you on behalf of the audience here. You really appreciate your MVP time, sharing all this wonderful message. And let's see if we get 10,000 hits on this one. We should do it again, right?
Okay. All right.
So we have much more collaboration on this. So we'll stay tuned for more. And I really appreciate you, Oge.
Thank you, Rick, for having me. Thank you. I'm super humbled by this. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, that was a fantastic interview, wasn't it? If you haven't watched the first half yet, make sure you watch it here. All right, and make sure let's partner up, let's connect, and let's build your fantastic retirement and family legacy together.